Oh, we back. Episode 60, part 2.
Mhm.
Uh we got a very special member in here now. He's a member of the Cigar Lounge. Victor Preciado, city councilman, going for city councilman. You're already a city councilman.
Yes, sir.
He's already a
Yes,
city
sir.
councilman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Going to get reelected again. Doing a lot of good work in the
Mhm.
neighborhood. A member of Mia Vanna, football coach at Gary High, and went to my alma mater, the G High, the real G High, right there on the west side. So what's up, Vic?
Hey, we won't hold that against him that he went to Ganesha, dog. He might, he might still turn out to be okay, dog. But anyway, Coach, thank you for coming, dog. We had you before. I want you to talk about being a city councilman. You're only 37, 38. You're a high school football coach. So you're working on both sides. You're working on with the adults and with the youth. So talk to me, man. What's more challenging, working with the adults in your city councilman role or working with the high school kids at Gary High School?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me again. I haven't
Definitely.
seen you guys in a bit. Happy New Year's to everybody. What is more challenging? I would say definitely the adults.
The adults. There you go. There you
The
go.
kids, man, I love working with them. They, that mentorship with them is always great,
Mhm.
especially because, as you guys know, I was coaching JV. And it's so you get the fresh youngins, the 9th grade, 10th grade, the ones who are like, we're here to learn. Everything's
Yep,
new. Everything's
yep,
new.
yep.
One thing I take and I tell this to them all the time, you guys aren't kids. You guys are young men.
Young
That's
men.
right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
And we're here to make sure that you become great men
Yep.
as you go through high school and on.
So you're coaching JV,
Actually,
JV and varsity.
we're shuffling
The deck.
the deck around a little. Jimmy, great coach, but he has resigned.
Okay.
We're waiting on the new head coach, but as it currently stands, I'll be doing more of a football operations for the entire football program
Great.
with special teams on varsity.
Okay. Very good. What you got for Randy? Just turn the camera around
Turn the
so we can
camera
get
a
him
little
on. Oh, he's on there. Okay, got it.
So
Okay.
okay. We good. So yeah, so you grew up in Pomona. You went to Ganesha. You played football at Ganesha.
Yes, sir.
Who was your coach over there?
Terrible years when we were there. We had
Oh, yeah.
about 3 different of them. We had Sturgeon, Clark, and then there was a third one.
Yeah,
But
we didn't leave you out too much of nothing.
nah,
Sounds like when you were in high
You-
school, Randy.
hey, yeah, it was terrible for us.
Was
It really
it?
was.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's really, really important that I've seen, and this is why we talked about like I want to do more of the operations, is the athletic director at the time, which cool guy,
Mhm.
but it depends on how much effort you put into it. And his name was, I respect him. His name was Thickpin,
Mhm.
and he didn't fill out all the transfer papers sometimes. Like my friend had moved back from San Gabriel, he was supposed to be our quarterback, so then he decided to just drop out of school. It was one of
Wow.
those kids we could have helped.
Wow.
I had a friend who his mom moved out to Bloomington, and he ended up going to Kaiser.
Yeah, Rialto
They had some
Fun
really
Time.
good
Yep,
times
yep.
over there. But the best thing about it is I just had fun. I had a great time.
That's
Right.
good. That's
That's
good.
good.
That's good. So what'd you do after high school?
After high school, attended Mount Sac for about a semester, and then I took off to Vegas. I took off
Okay.
to Vegas because had a job opportunity, had a home opportunity, and actually being a 19-year-old kid out there, I did. It was my father bought a house, and he's like, "I'm gonna let it go," and I was like, well, "You know what? Let me go out there."
Yeah.
And 5 bedrooms, I rented out 4 of them, and just lived
Wow.
in one, and was making pretty good money. Actually, it was going great.
Right.
But about 10 months in, it's when I got diagnosed with cancer.
Okay.
Oh,
You're a
man.
cancer
I'm
survivor.
a cancer
I know
survivor.
that. I know
Amen.
that.
That's
I know
good.
that.
That's
So,
good,
yeah.
brother.
And that's what had me move back to Pomona, but happily.
Mhm.
And I tell this story to people. This is why part of why I became a city council member is I went to the hospital in Vegas, and top hospital, everything, and they were like, "Oh, you got an infection," and I was like, "This isn't an infection, man." And so then I came back to Pomona about a month later, and I went to the free community clinic that used to be at Fairplex and Holt,
Oh yeah.
East Valley Medical Center. They're now over here on South Gary, and my angel, man, that doctor there, she was like, I think I know what it is, but I need you to get scanned. And later that day, she calls me and she goes, "You have cancer. You need to go to LAUSC today." And what was amazing and incredible was that it must have been like 8, 9, almost 10 at night. And as I'm walking out, she's walking in, and she went over all the way over there to check on me, man. And
Wow.
it's one of those things where I feel terrible that I don't remember her name.
Yeah.
But to me now, it's just one of those things where I just feel like she was my angel.
Yep.
That's
Guardian
right.
She saved
angel.
my life, man.
Crazy.
That's right.
And so when I say Pomona saved my life, it really did. And
P-Town,
it's
baby.
part of the reason why
P-Town.
I like to give back so much now.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
That's good. That's good. So how has that impacted your life? Is that what kind of made you start, searching to be a city councilman? Is that what made you want to give back?
I as I was healing, I got into a job right away. Actually, I had to put on a waistband because my surgery was still a little open, but I was like, I got to pay bills.
Right.
Yeah.
And it took about 5 years where I was just focused on work, and I wasn't really noticing anything else. But my job, thankfully taught me a lot. Got into management, taught me numbers, spreadsheets, how to manage people, work with people.
Yeah.
And then I got to a certain point where it was like, all right, what else can I do in my life? Because this is now a second life. And honestly, growing up in Pomona, I didn't think I was gonna live past the age of 21.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
One of my best friends passed away, just went to sleep a month before his 21st birthday.
Wow.
So I was like, I was healed physically, but I needed some healing spiritually and mentally. And so I just decided to start saying yes to things. A little bit like I didn't know they were gonna make that movie Yes Man, but if you've seen that movie Yes Man, it was kind of like, hey, you want to start a running group in the city? And I was like, sure, yeah, let's start a running group in the city. You know what? I always wanted to run a marathon. And from the running group, little by little, I remember like the first 2 meetings that I would do, I'd cut and I'd cheat and I'd like turn around and I'm like, all right, because that was my capacity at the time.
Yeah.
But little by little, I got into it, man, and we grew the group. And all of a sudden, I was running marathons and 50-mile races and just going at it and really having conversations with others. And then we started the 5K here in downtown Pomona. And somebody was like, you should run for city council. And I was like, I don't know what that is, but I appreciate it.
Man.
And then that's people start to open doors or to your mind, especially. It's like, okay, what is that? What does that entail? What does that do? How does it impact? And one thing I noticed is as I was volunteering with a lot of nonprofits, it was like they all said, hey, you have to go to the city council. You have to go to the city council. You have to go. It was kind of like a gatekeeper type thing. And I was like, well, if I can help open up doors for people so that they don't have to think like things aren't possible, like let's make it happen. So now it's like that's my whole mentality is what do you want to do in the city? Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Downtown Pomona is great. We love it.
Downtown Pomona is looking good. Pomona always gets a bad rap for other things we all know.
I got blessed with being able to. My district covers like the downtown.
Right.
Is that your district downtown?
Yeah, downtown, southwest side of the city. And it's been
Rio Rancho, that whole area.
Yeah, so we get creative with it. It's like, actually, I find it hilarious because I tell people I'm all, back in high school, I used to throw a lot of house parties.
Right.
And now they're not. Now it's like formal parties.
But
it's the same concept, right? Of bringing people together. Let's have a good time. And then we get to have better conversations about like, hey, like your history and knowledge of sports. It's like, hey, it's possible for all these. Like, there's the talent is here.
Yep.
How do we nurture that?
Yeah.
So everybody can recognize that.
Pomona, Bill Duffy.
Always have been. Pomona is like I said, gets a bad rap, but we do have a lot of talent came out of here. A lot of good people here. I love Pomona. You know what I mean? And it did me right. You know what I'm saying? And I did bad things out there, but I got on the right track and I just spent a lot of time at that courthouse over there.
Oh, let's not elaborate. Hey, let's not elaborate. That's a 4-syllable word. I got you beat.
Right.
You said circumvent.
But those are learning moments.
Yeah.
Because
you gotta learn.
I still remember the time I had to go to court.
Right.
And
the one right here,
the one right here in Pomona.
Corner, yeah.
And I'll tell everybody this because it's out there, it's public knowledge. Like when I was at Ganesha, I was with a friend who had a key to the school.
He said
gates.
a key to the school. I thought he was a key. I was
nah.
Hey,
Nah,
does
nah.
he still have it? Yeah. My bad. Okay, I'm sorry.
Break that
now.
now.
Okay, go
we're
ahead.
clarifying that.
He got me excited there. I thought he meant a key. Marquise, I thought he meant a key. Like,
No, sir.
let's step on it. Okay, go ahead. You got a key. Okay,
Well,
go
those
ahead.
were around, but
Yeah.
this one was the key to the gates, and that ended up getting like me a court date, and I was like, what? Like, what is this? And I remember being up there with the judge, and it was strange because like my grades were good, my involvement was good, but the judge said, look, you can plead guilty now and just get it over with, or you can plead not guilty, and it's gonna be a long, expensive process. And I was like, what kind of like options are these?
Yeah,
Right.
get out of here.
You know, like is this
Railroaded. That's what
yeah.
it's called.
And then you grow up and you start hearing about how the courthouse right here in Pomona was rough on the
Rough.
kids.
Right
man.
here, dog. Was
Right
the
here.
camera?
Yeah.
Right
They had a
on the
judge.
one street
If
that
y'all
on
don't, if y'all from
Mission?
Pomona, y'all
Yes,
remember
sir.
Judge Hang'em Hunt. Judge Hunt. Hunt will hang you, man. Hang you. I didn't see him send many people to jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, but football was fun. Actually, you know, somebody who I played with, and still a really cool guy every time I see him was Anthony Walker, Delaney Walker's
Delaney
brother.
Walker.
I know that name. Where's Delaney Walker? He
Went to
he-
Pomona
he
High.
went to Pomona
played for
High.
Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did he go to college?
I
Where
don't
did he
know.
go? Where did he
I know
go?
that name.
Yeah, but
So was that the best kid you played against in high school?
Athlete, yeah, Anthony Walker, yeah.
Anthony
Well,
Walker.
Anthony
Anthony or
Walker.
Delaney?
No, I played with Anthony, his younger brother,
Younger brother.
and he was probably one of the best players I played with. But I always Aganisha, but I haven't talked to him in a while, but his name was Bradley Ike, basketball player. He was
heard of him,
good,
too.
man, and
Where did he play?
he was playing at Ganesha, but then for his senior year, he went to Diamond Ranch High
Diamond
School.
Ranch, yeah, right there.
But they didn't let him transfer. They didn't like approve his transfer to play football over there. But he was a really exceptional basketball player too.
Okay. Who was the best kid you saw when you were in high school or when you were coaching? Best kid, either one. When you were playing or when you were coaching.
What is his name? There's this basketball player. Well, I can't think of him right
What
now.
school? Do you remember what school?
Oh, he was at Ganesha in early 2000s.
Eighth grade.
I was an eighth grader. I used to go to the Ganesha games,
Would've been 02,
and these guys were jumping out of the roof, man. Like they were good.
Who would you say was the best kid you saw in high school?
Around here?
That the best high school kid you saw either when you were in high school or since you've been out of high school?
When I was in high school around here in Montclair,
Anywhere here.
this dude named Gary West.
Okay.
Gary West is in the feds right now. Should be
Football,
getting out.
basketball.
That dude was cold.
Okay, for me, football. Well, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Coaching wise. Oh, that was basketball. Coaching wise,
Coach Timms.
Man, I've seen so many of them, man. I can say Brandon Porter, rest in peace.
Yeah, BP. Our friends.
You had I had Huffman. I had Rajon Davis.
Huffman. Was BP? Was Brandon Porter that good?
Oh man, he was cold. He was cold.
For me, it's high school that I saw Curtis Conway.
Yeah,
played for the Bears, played at SC, married to Layla Ali, went to Hawthorne High, class of '89. I would say Curtis. Basketball for me, Big John Williams, class
I seen
84.
Big John Williams in high school.
Yeah.
I seen you got Draper.
There was a player that played at Gary, Rashawn Osar. Osar Rashawn. He was really good. He was a quarterback, ended up CLA.
Okay.
I remember they tried switching his position, but eventually he ended up being the third string quarterback at UCLA. First two quarterbacks get hurt, and he's in
a little bit.
And he starts to ball out. He played a little bit, I think, with Maurice Jones-Drew.
Okay, yeah,
and,
in the early 2000s.
And then he hurt his knee, and I was just like, oh,
that was
man, I was rooting for him.
Okay.
I think now he's doing good. I think he's picked up some franchises with McDonald's. I think,
okay, that's real good. That sounds real good.
Gary got a lot of rich history. They had Darryl Harris that played for Arizona State, played for the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Ballard played for the Washington Bullets.
I know that
out
name.
of Gary.
Yeah, NBA. Yep. I didn't know he went to.
Yeah, he went to Gary. So a lot of talent came out of Pomona, man. A lot of talent. Ron Draper, Big Tank Collins,
class
JoJo
87.
Collins.
Yep, class 87 Pomona.
A lot of dudes around here, man, putting it down.
How was it coaching high school kids now? How is it? Because kids are different now. You got to be a player's coach. I like old school. I like Nick Saban. When I coached, I was old school.
I was old school.
My way or the highway.
I was old school.
Get up out of here. I'm not trying to be
low
your
school,
friend.
but
So how is it now, though?
I would say, like, if you want to be a good coach, you have to find a way to instill discipline always.
always.
But the hardest part for me was adjusting just to the new rules. Like, I showed up and I was like, all right, cool. So 1 or 2 days. And they're like, oh, we can't do 2 a day anymore.
Kids are soft
and I was
now.
like, what? Like, I'm like, come on. All right. So what about hitting drills? Like, oh, you have, these are and there's no youth league here in Pomona. So we have to go to football 101, and it's tough. It's
right. They try.
Yeah, the Pomona natives, they had a hard time,
yeah.
especially because of COVID was a little tough.
Right.
But as well as right now with a lot of they weren't able to have a lot of kids come out because due to the federal government nice, a lot of the families were just staying home.
Stay at home. Yeah, okay.
And that's hopefully they come back. And I know they still have some of their things, but I would love to help them out. And we're even seeing to see if we can start another one in South.
Okay. So Pomona doesn't have a junior All-American Pop Warner League?
No.
Back
all
in the
these
day.
kids, wow.
Which actually I remember Snoop wanted to come to Pomona.
Pomona Steelers.
Pomona Steelers.
So one of our kids, CJ Stroud.
Stroud, man.
Come on, dog.
Yeah,
we know the dad. We know the whole family.
Absolutely.
We know the mama, the daddy, and the kid.
They used to practice at Palomar's Park.
And they would play their games at Pomona High. Yeah. So that was Sean Evans, CJ Stroud, the kid, the Samoan kid out of Paris. They had a great team. Coach Fly. Yeah, 2016.
Unfortunately, like good thing is that the administration at Pomona High was supportive, but for whatever reason, sometimes the school board was not.
Right.
And so it was making it a little bit tough for them. But I mean, that was great.
Okay. I'll tell you a funny story. So I was coaching I was teaching at Walton Middle School in Compton, and I was teaching PE. I was teaching like multi-subject English, language arts, social studies, and I had my kids playing tackle football with no pads. So we do PE, and I let them play tackle. And this old school coach, the old school PE teacher came to me and said, "Hey, Barksdale, going good." He said, so you want to keep teaching? I said, yeah. He said, well, you might not want to have your kids playing tackle with no pads. I didn't know. I was 23, had my kids playing tackle football with no pads.
That's how we used to get it
at junior high. But that's how we did it. So I was only, I was a product of my environment. Yeah. So
see, like something like that. Like, did you hear about that coach who was coaching, and sometimes you're trying to show the kids how to be a little aggressive or something, and I didn't see the video. This is my brother told me, but I guess he pushed a kid, and the kid fell backwards with pads, but a parent was like, "Oh, that's too aggressive," and ended up getting the coach fired. And the reason that happened was because I was teaching the linemen how to engage, and I got into a kid, and I took a few steps, and he was fine. And I said, "Hey, you good?" Yeah, I'm good. Everybody, he goes, "Hey, be careful, because if somebody sees you pushing a kid, you might get in trouble." And I was like, "Absolutely." What are you talking about? I'm like, this is a physical sport, like." Yeah. And it's not, and it's
do that now, Randy.
And it's
I
not.
get what you're saying, but you can't do that.
Which is crazy.
We were in high could do whatever they wanted to.
Man. So now I have to change the way I coach to make sure, like, hey, this is how you do it, but you guys have to engage with each other.
Yeah,
I can't show you the full engage.
Yeah, so it's a disadvantage. I mean,
well, you got, other states.
Florida, man, they get down.
Florida, Texas, Georgia, North Carolina.
No, it is what it is.
But California kids go to the beach, dog. They're not hardcore.
Jump in their pool.
Jump in their pool. Got to slide. Yeah, it's not like North Carolina, Georgia. It's not like that.
That's the difference out here, man. But
the other thing I'm trying to tell the kids, and this is, I would say this is for in life, right? Is you don't have as much time as you think you have.
Right.
So they'll, these 4 years are great, but don't say that by your senior year you're going to start working out every day or every week.
Just go fly by.
Start doing it. Just go ahead. That we have a quarterback who I coached 2 years ago. Love the kid. Great kid. He was varsity kid last year.
Was he a backup last year?
So he was my starting quarterback sophomore year for JV. Last year was his junior year, and I told him, you got to get on it. If not, they're going to bench you.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they benched him, and he was all like sad and torn. So now this is his senior year. And 3 weeks ago, in the little group chat, he sends out this very passionate message. We got to lock on. We got to get on it. And I said, and he goes, practice is next week. I said, well, why wait till next week?
Right.
I'll go hiking with you this week. I said, let's go have a different workout.
Right.
This isn't football. Let's just go on a hike.
Yeah.
Doesn't come. Our second week, doesn't come. Today, they had a meeting, and then some of the kids are like, hey, can we lift weights? He goes, no, this is just a meeting. I'm like, why are you waiting to lift weights? I said, nobody's position is secured.
Yep.
If somebody transfers
Right.
in, if somebody comes in, so it's more promise, you're going to end up on the bench again,
Yep.
and you're going to come at me, and you're going to say, I should have listened.
Yeah, he's an 11th grader right now. He'll be a
senior. Yeah.
He's a senior right now.
Well, no, you're right.
11th grade. Yeah,
In the fall, he'll be a senior.
Yeah.
He's a great kid, and
That's
you know he's really smart. I had him running the offense with a spread, pretty much just little signals and motion all the time, and he picked up on it. It was great.
That's good, but he doesn't want to work hard. Let me ask you a question. So, what's the goal? Do you want to be a high school varsity coach?
I would love that. I would love to be a high school varsity coach. Actually,
great.
So much so is and even this for council and things like that. You know, as I see my role growing in mentorship, I told you about my cancer experience.
Yep.
So that derailed my education, my formal education.
Yeah.
Because I've, you know, thankfully I've now gotten like SE, got some certificate programs, other stuff. But this past fall, I actually went back to Mount Sac and I said, let's go get this formal degree. You know,
that's right.
Get that
why
never too late, baby.
Get that bachelor's degree. Be the
never
mayor.
too late.
And part of it is because in California, especially here in Southern California, priority goes to teachers to be the coaches.
Exactly. They don't want walk-on coaches. They want the head coach to be on campus, like I was. They want you to be on campus, and I get it because if the kids get in trouble, they want you on campus. So they want walk-on coaches. I get it. I get it.
You know, there's always the pros and cons, right? Because sometimes you can have a person who's a really good coach.
Yep.
But
he's not on campus.
So I think what happened was there is part of the union.
Teachers.
So a teacher was like, hey, why are you giving somebody else a job that you should be giving from somebody here?
Yeah.
From the school.
So they get first dibs.
They get first dibs.
They want coaches to be on campus. Because if a kid gets in trouble in third period, they want you to be on campus, which I get at being
I get that too, absolutely.
Because if you're a walk-on coach, you're coming on campus at 2-3 o'clock. You can't talk to the teacher. So I get both sides. So you should get your degree and then be on site. What would you teach? Social studies?
I mean, government would be great, right?
That's great. And they take that in 12th grade. Yeah.
Yes,
that's great.
They sure do.
So that'd be good. You should do that because then they're more likely to hire you as an on-campus teacher as opposed to a walk-on coach.
Yeah.
So that'd be good.
And you know, I'm blessed, like, to be able to say that, like, I'm gonna go and be a teacher, continue to give back to the community. Like, I'm happy for that. Like,
teaching, city councilman, it doesn't get better than that.
Nah.
Yeah. So what do you have? What question do you have? You have a city council question or high school? I already asked them about the best player, so we didnn't leave out anything. The best player you ever saw.
I'll go back to Anthony Walker. He was probably the best one I played with.
How do I know Delaney
Walker played for Tennessee Titans, tight end.
Yeah.
He played college. You don't know where he played.
He played a little bit with the Niners too.
Yeah, played with the Niners too. Yeah, sure did.
But or Osar, you know, Osar Rashad.
Okay.
Yeah, ended up going to UCLA.
And when you were in high school, who did you see the best player?
Like you said, John Williams.
Football. What about football?
Football.
How good was Dana Hall? Not that good. All right, I'll leave.
High school football.
For me, it's Curtis and John.
Like we was talking about the other day. I seen like Gaston Green.
Gaston Green was good.
I seen
Gardena High.
I seen Ryan Knight.
Rubidoux High School, class 84. USC.
Went to SC.
Brother Sammy Knight.
Daryl Henley. The Henley brothers.
Henley brothers out of Damien.
Yeah. Thomas Henley, Daryl Henley.
Thomas went to Stanford. Daryl went to UCLA.
Believe it or not, sitting in another room right now, Sean McCoy.
Sean that good?
Yes. Sean McCoy. Greg Holt.
He's older than us, but he's great.
Yeah,
he's a class of 78 Rialto Eisenhower.
Wow. Ike. Yeah.
Football stadium is named after him.
We had a lot of good players, man. A lot of good players came out of here, man. He had a quarterback at Gary. Rest in peace. You guys know they call him Breeze.
Who?
Breeze. Dana Hill was a cold quarterback. Demetrius Huff at Ganesha.
Do you remember Mikey Fibra?
I heard of that name.
Mikey Fibra was the guy I was trying to remember earlier. He was the big basketball player under
Like in 02 at Ganesha.
yeah, Ganesha. He ended up going. He didn't make it to the pros, but he did play semi-pros, and all the way to Australia. Had like 50-point games. Really good scorer. I think it was his defense that didn't help him.
Okay.
That guy was good. Actually, him when I was in 8th grade, it was an experience, right? It was that we went to the apartments where family and everybody said don't go.
Yeah.
But that's where he lived.
Yeah.
Right.
And his sister was extremely smart. I'm sure she's very successful. And I just remember it was my first time seeing somebody put that neighborhood court all the way up.
Yeah.
And he just went up there and
Boom.
boom,
Yeah.
man.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Anything you want to tell us? What's your vision for the city of Pomona?
Yeah.
What you have this district right here.
Prosperity in any which way possible. I think that AI, man, nowadays. So UCLA did a study about the council in Pomona, and they were like, "Hey, are you okay if we show you this?" And I was like, "Well, it's public information, right? It's AI."
Right.
And everybody had like some type of description, but they're like, "You're the only one that came with a different description," and it said bridge builder.
Okay.
And they're like, "You're very willing to connect government to how it really works with community to really like get it going in movement." And that's what I love doing. It's like I more recently right now it's like somebody just started a group called the Pomona Wine Club, which I wanted to tell you about.
Wow. And I'm big on wine. I got a wine coming out. I talked to you about. I got 2 whites, 6 reds coming out, and 2 sparkling. So we're talking about
man, see, I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Cal Poly is one of the places that's been growing wine for the longest. And so they're gonna do something for Valentine's Day. The group, like there was nothing here in this area. So I'm excited to support them, see how that gets going. And they want, one of the things they want to do is bring accessibility to the area and really promote local winemaking.
I'm local. I'm 7191. I got 10 wines coming out. 2 whites, 6 reds, 2 sparklings.
I can't
Bring me the sparklings.
Yeah, how would you say?
Bring me the sparkling.
I got a sparkling brut and a sparkling rosé.
Yeah.
All day, all California grown.
I seen you at the Sugar Shane toy giveaway.
Oh man, that was
an epic event.
Oh yeah,
that's cool. That's good.
You know, I don't really get starstruck much, right? But I really Shane's really cool and in the group. And a couple years ago, he also came to the Pomona 5K, and he was like our guest of honor. And he looks at me, and goes, "I don't have to run, do I?" I said, "Man, you can do whatever you want. This place is yours." But like, so I walked him around and showed him everything as people were running.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that just came up and were like, "Hey, can I take a picture with him?" And I was like,
they knew Sugar Shane.
They knew or just knew of him. Of course, I mean, he's a world champion.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
where did you go to high school?
Pomona High. Sisters went to school with me at Ganesha.
But he
was Serena.
What class?
Yeah.
Serena. You know Sarita?
Yeah.
That's the one that's married to our friend.
Yeah.
Derek. But what year? He's 87?
Something like that.
With Tank.
Yeah.
Okay. He old like us. Okay. That's good stuff, dude. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good group right there.
Yeah. We had a party at his dad's house, the mansion, the most mansion. Yeah. So yeah.
We did a little commercial there for the 5K. And like we just, he's good. We got it going right away. And what I wasn't expecting is obviously, he's the boxer. He's used to it. He ends with little, and I'm next to him, not knowing he's about to do that. And I was like, I jumped out the way, man. I was like,
watch out. No, I don't need that. I don't need that kind of problem. Yeah. That's good stuff, dog. That's good. What else you got for Coach, dog?
Nothing, man. Just keep up the good work, man.
Yeah, you're doing great,
I'm glad
man.
you in the community, man. Like you're saying, being a bridge builder, and that's what people need out here, man, in Pomona.
P-Town.
There's always hope out here, man.
I think for me, it took me a long time to realize how connected politics are to our everyday life.
Right.
And, how it affects our work life sometimes, our play life, the amount of parks that are in the city. We always talk about the streets and the street lights, just, how do we just keep them on and make sure that, the neighborhood's safe? Like, we've got a homeless issue, and how do we approach that, right? And somebody the other day, unfortunately, a homeless person was ran over and killed, and somebody was like, "Hey, why don't we give them all vests?" And I said, "Yeah, we should give them vests, but where the lights on, like we got to make sure the lights
are
in
on,
the area are properly lit, and or are there even enough lights to make sure that these streets are lit?" And
That's true.
I mean, you see stuff like as a homeowner now, like the way I was like, all right, cool. Like, I know that my property tax goes up about 2% every year. Cool.
Right.
But then all of a sudden, my fire insurance went up $500 a month. And I was like, what does this mean?
Yeah.
Like, how do I figure this out? And because that's also $500 that I would say isn't going into the community, because I
Right.
probably would have used it to buy from a local shop, pay for something local, help a local vendor. And so it's been interesting.
It's been an experience, yeah.
Yeah.
And you live in Pomona.
Absolutely.
That's right.
There you go. P-Town, baby.
And one of the things I really enjoy, and people I think people like, because it's interesting, is I walk, I cycle, like I'll take my e-bike up to the Fairplex, and people or when I got to work out, and then we got a nice little hill right here in Westmont. That's a good little workout right there.
Yes, sir,
Right behind the golf course, you
Yeah.
do a little lap, and people are there all the time. It's a perfect mile.
Yeah.
It's a perfect mile. So when we got people training for LA Marathon and stuff like that, which March will be my 10th one
Really?
in a row. Yeah, 10th one in a row, man.
That's good stuff, dog.
26.2.
26 points. Don't cheat him. Yeah. Don't cheat him, man.
I ain't running nothing. I ain't running nothing but to the refrigerator.
Here you go. That's that Pomona math. It's 26.2.
Yeah.
He said 25.
Pomona Unified.
That's that Pomona Unified math. Ganesha High, class of 74?
No, 84, buddy.
My bad. I thought it was 74.
84, man.
My bad.
Get it out the mud.
I'm sorry, OG. That's good stuff, though,
Good
man.
stuff, man.
Hey, this
Glad
is
to have you
good,
on your
man.
second time on here, man.
Episode 60, part 2.
Last time he came to one of our first shows.
He did. Had on a yellow shirt, the
yeah.
football. Yeah.
Love football, especially these playoffs, man.
Yeah,
And,
man.
hey, 10 coaches vacancies.
Hey, 10 firings. Let me ask you this. Okay, so we got Rams, Seattle. Who you got?
I'm going LA. Rams.
Okay,
let's
right.
go
Good
Rams.
job. Let's go.
Yeah.
He said that because you sitting right there.
Nah.
In the
I
back,
got-
he told me Seattle, but you hear. You hear.
I
so he
will
talking about the
say-
Rams. In the back, he said Rams, they got a chance. I'm just telling you what he told me.
It's tough though, because as you guys know, I'm a Chargers fan,
Oh,
and so the more
Remember that.
championships that Rams keep getting here, I'm just like, oh
Gonna make
man,
the
like, let's go.
Chargers.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
y'all hired a new offensive coordinator.
And I'm
today. That's
Mike
what they do.
McDaniel.
Hey, I gotta give a shout out to my wife, man. She called that quick. She goes, watch them to get McDaniel, and then
Your wife called that?
my wife called that.
She know football.
She
Good woman.
she's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so who you got?
Denver.
New England, Denver.
I'm not going with Denver. Anything.
Yeah. I don't go. Hey, Rams. Hey, New England. I already want a cigar, dog. I don't want to take it. I don't want to take any more of your money. I'm gonna let you. You older than me, dog. I'm gonna let you keep your money,
go
dog.
with Sean Payton, man.
Hey, who are they gonna put? Are they gonna get Stidham in there?
Stidham.
And then they picked up another quarterback.
They did.
They went to go get Drew Brees.
Ooh.
Phillip Rivers did it.
So coach, you got the Rivers, you got Rams, and you got New England.
Regrettably.
Yeah. Can I get my stick back?
No, I ain't betting, dog. I'm gonna just take my win and ride off into the sunset.
Dice game, right?
No, I shoot
The,
dice.
the only reason, well, not the only reason. I mean, those are squads. I think that the winner of the NFC Championship is gonna be the winner.
You think so?
And
We all know that.
but I mean, one thing I do
You just
appreciate
mad because you
is
lost
the quarterback from Seattle is a USC guy,
Sam Darnold,
Sam Darnold, and so
San Clemente High School.
Hey, but I don't trust him. I don't trust him.
it's tough.
Red
It's
Rifle.
gonna be a good game.
He's got to keep his turnovers down.
Yeah.
against the Rams. I mean,
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
but remember
dog.
that game? They had 4 turnovers and still almost came back and won it.
Yeah. Who's that?
Seattle
Seattle.
when they played in LA, but then Rams went back to Seattle and took that
Oh.
back.
No, we lost in Seattle. We lost by 1 in Seattle.
Y'all
Was
won,
that the one?
y'all won in Seattle or
lost in
lost
Seattle
and then won in LA.
and 1 in LA.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
You seem nervous, Randy.
No, I'm not never nervous, man.
Okay.
Never, man. Let's go Rams. I'll probably go to Big Al's and watch it this weekend.
Okay, you go ahead.
for
Go
those
ahead,
that
fight.
want, I mean, we got a pretty good group at Pomona Pizza Co. It gets rammed out.
Where is that?
Pomona Pizza Co. is off of the 71 in Rio Rancho, where the
Yeah, they're
Winco
about-
and the Walmart is.
Walmart, yeah.
There's a little sports bar right there.
It's the Pomona Pizza Company.
Yeah, I
They
seen
got
it, yeah.
TVs all over the spot. Good
Never even
pizza.
been in there.
You
Good
going on
sandwich.
Sunday?
Yep, I'll be there.
I have to go, dog.
Might have to go.
I'll go. Can you
I'll go.
smoke there or no? Not really.
No.
You
I
be
ain't
outside.
going.
We'll be
I ain't
outside.
going, dog. You can't smoke. I ain't going. If I can smoke. I
Hey,
ain't
but-
going, dog.
Hey, but you know
But
what?
you know, is there not going to be a party here? I mean, that
No.
new
Yeah,
screen
we'll do that and
downstairs.
come over here.
That new
Yeah,
screen
you know what?
downstairs is good.
You can't buy an R&R at that 76 right there. You
Right
know
there.
that, right?
Really?
Yeah, we have a machine in there.
Stands for Randy and Robert.
I'm gonna have to go look at that.
Yeah.
Right there. in
That's
that
good stuff.
76.
Hey, so cigars and wine is, you know, a little machine.
I got a
Yeah,
wine
machine
coming out, unscripted sellers wine, unscripted cigars. They'll be here. We'll be the sponsors.
Where
We'll talk to you.
where could I buy your wine?
You can April. You can get it online. I'm gonna have wine tasting. I'm gonna have an event here. One
Wind me
at
up.
what's the spot here?
Wind me up.
No, what's the spot right
Oh,
on the
right
corner?
here. Cosmo.
Cosmo. So I'll give you, Coach. I got you. I'll give you all the hookup.
Yeah.
So I got cigars and wine coming out. 10 wines, 2 whites, 6 reds, 2 sparklings.
He's an entrepreneur.
Sparklings are for him.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm Jamaican. I got about 5-6 jobs.
Yeah.
I
I'll
love
let
it.
you know about it. Don't worry.
Definitely
Got
understand
you.
that.
For sure. So,
What else you got for Coach? Anything else?
man,
This is
my
good, man. We
good stuff,
we
man.
big time, dude. We got a Pomona City Councilman.
Councilman in the house.
He's same age as me. We both class 06.
Oh my God.
What
Stop
the
it,
problem is?
Stop it.
We both 30. How old are we? 37?
February 5th will be 38.
I'll be 38 April 5th, dog. We the same age, though.
Come on, Willis.
Okay. Good looking out, Coach.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you,
Always.
Coach.
Appreciate you.
Give
Yeah.
it up for Victor P, man.
Victor.
Go out there and
Preciado.
vote. Get out there and
Preciado.
vote.
That's
Get
how
out
you
there
say
and
it in
vote.
Spanish.
Get there and vote. You want to see change? You got to get out there and vote.
P-Town. Preciado.
That's
I'm gonna teach you
Seattle.
Spanish.
That's Seattle.
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 Careful. Cautious. So episode 60,
In the books.
part 2.
We'll be back next week.
Next week.
Next week,
Yeah,
strong,
yeah.
whatever.
Figure it out.
We'll figure it out, and we're gonna keep on plugging away. So we see y'all in the next one, episode 61 coming up. And y'all stay safe out there, and y'all get out there and go vote.
Don't stay safe. What did Nipsey say? Stay dangerous. I'm sorry.
Stay
Don't
dangerous.
say that. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Be
Good
safe.
job. Good job, Coach. Good
We'll be
job.
back.
All
Appreciate
right.
y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Always.
dog.
Appreciate
Appreciate you.